Hi everyone, welcome, and you're joining me today at the Hilton in Sydney. How exciting is that? It's my birthday weekend. Woo. What we're going to talk about today is defining the eyebrows. I think a lot of people are quite scared of product that they put on their brows, and maybe they're using too much or they're just not using it the correct way. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to start with just touching up the brow a little bit because I have none. I'll take my glasses off and show you. No brows. Hair is very, very light. I'm just going to fill in any little gaps, and then I'm going to put a brow gel over the top. So I'm just going to show you how quick it is to do that and how easy your workday can be just to run out the door. Other than that, we'll then get into using the kit and using it correctly and applying the wax and the powders. So let's get started. I need the magnifying side of the mirror. So if you haven't gone out and bought the magnifying mirror, you should do that. Now give a bit of a comb. I've got a little bit of a gap in here. So I'm just going to use probably the taupe today, just to fill in that little bit. Don't want anything too distinct. Just need a little bit more length. Now before we go any further, brows should start, if you put a pencil beside your nose, that's probably not the best shape. Put a pencil beside your nose and past your tear duct, it should start here. So my brows are short, according to this theory. They should end where that intersects at the end there, so that's where I've drawn that onto. Don't go too far down. Remember, I'm going to show you that later about why you don't do that. And then if you cross through here is where so through your pupil, where the peak should be. Now that's all well and good, but I don't have that style of brow. I can never have that style of brow. And a lot of women can have very flat brows, and there's no way that they can then invent a peaked brow unless they're going to have it tattooed. It just won't happen. So this is all theory and it's all well and good, but it doesn't always happen. So then the distance between your eyes should be one eye. So if you take the size of your eye and put it between, it should be equal distance. Mine are actually just a little bit smaller. This distance is a bit smaller, so my eyes are close set. So the fact that my brows actually don't come out to here is fine, because using the brows to space the eyes out further does work. It works in reverse as well. If your eyes are very wide set, then it's fine to have your brows in closer, because that will bring the appearance of the eyes being in closer. However, if you take them out too far, that will look ridiculous, and if you bring them in too close, you'll look like you're frowning. So just be aware of where your brows start and finish and the distance between your eyes. Next, we're going to take the powder. Dropped that. I'm going to add a little bit because they are receding, and although it's okay to have that space, they're getting a little bit too far apart. Right. I'm doing this very lightly. Very lightly. Okay, now I'm going to take the taupe brow gel and just comb that over the top. If you get a bit carried away, don't worry, it washes off in water. So if you get it on your skin and you don't want it there, that's fine. You can just easily take it off with a dampened cotton bud perhaps. Okay, now that is all I would do for that brow. You can see the difference between the brow I haven't done and the brow that I've done. So that's using minimal powder just to fill in any gaps, and the gel to give it definition. Now I'm going to show you how to use the actual kit. We're going to use this kit with the brunette wax. So just take a small amount of the wax onto the brush and start underneath. I have to extend because I don't have enough brow. I'm going to extend slightly at the front. And stroke it through the middle as well. Okay. Now I'm going to use the lighter of the two shades. I'm going to repeat exactly what I did before, but with the powder. And fill. Okay, now I'm going to brush that through, which will even up the distribution. And it also, it lightens it up a bit as well. And if you've gone a bit heavy in any spot, just give it a little, you know, movement back and forward. You can brush it on the skin if you've got anywhere you don't want it to be. And you can soften that right down. Can you see how I've softened that quite down from when I first put it on? I'm not going to do the other one, we'll do something else in a minute, but that's basically how you use that product. If I want to, I'm going to put a little bit of light brown gel over the top. And that's that. So I've gone from having absolutely no eyebrow to a very defined brow. And if you notice, this eye now looks bigger, whereas this one just looks nothing. It actually looks saggy. So that's how important that is, and the colour that it's brought to my face, I just look sick. Whereas I don't have any eyeshadow on, I don't have any mascara, and my eyelashes are non-existent and blonde. But this has given that new dimension to my face. So that's how important it is to give the brow its day. It really needs to be emphasized. I just think looking in the mirror, to me, this side of my face looks at least 5 or so years younger. So, what do you think? It's very doable. Easy. If you're having any problems, please contact me. I am so happy to help anybody that needs any help with their makeup. It's not about my brand. It's about making women feel confident and happy within themselves to wear their makeup and feel beautiful and look beautiful, because they are beautiful. And sometimes people just give up, and we don't want that to happen. We just want women to go on being beautiful and feeling great about themselves, because that confidence thing is just what women need. to feel great and be great. So if you wish to Skype me, I will happily sit in front of the computer and help you work through what problems you're having with your makeup. I'd love to do that. So it's Cougar Cosmetics Skype. That's how you contact me. Or if you wish to do that, get onto my website at www.cougarcosmetics.com.au. Send me some details in the contact form under Contact Us, and we can set something up. And I'd love to do that for you. Okay, it's been great. Hope you got something out of the video. Thanks everyone. Bye.